Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a massive perfume haul. So usually I do these videos once a month where I show you what I've added to my collection. I'm also going to start doing a video once a month showing you what is leaving my collection, because I am constantly going through my collection and really making hard decisions about what I'm actually using, what I'm not ever reaching for, what I know I will never reach for, and excuse me, and then I go ahead and list it on Mercari and sell them or give them away. So I will be doing those videos as well. I think that a lot of you would enjoy that. So anyways, this video is coming a little bit early this month because I realized that what I have purchased has gotten a little bit out of hand. It's been one of those months where I've just found a lot of good deals. I've got a ton to get through here, so I'm going to jump right in. It is early, it is dark, it is rainy and gross. My daughter's still asleep, so I'm going to try and get this done before the house wakes up and it starts getting loud around here. So let's just jump right in. So the first two were actually purchased together in a bundle. These are fragrances from Urban Outfitters. So I will start with the first one. I have been very curious about these, and I will tell you, I have been a little bit leery of them because I felt like, I guess just being inexpensive, these are only $18 full price. Being quite inexpensive, I felt like they would not last long. With that being said, I have not given these a full wear test. So I have not tested these for a full day on the skin. I'm not totally sure how they will perform. However, I have tested them on my hands, and this one, this tea matcha, this one lasted forever on my skin, on my hands, like through multiple washings. This Lait de Coco one, not so much, but this one definitely did. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, there are 4 more that I want that I will be picking up from the Urban Outfitters website. So let's go ahead and start with this. This is tea matcha, or matcha tea. So this is green tea, citruses, and white flowers. This is quite simple, very fresh. It's gonna be beautiful in the summertime. This is nothing like Elizabeth Arden's green tea or anything like that. This is a lot, this has a lot more citrus in it. It's a lot more musky, but beautiful nonetheless. I'm really excited to give this one a try. I'm going to test it for sure before summertime, but I just feel like this is going to be a stunner in the summertime. The next one I picked up, and I love this one because the liquid in it is actually milky, which I thought was really cool, and it does not stay that way on your skin. It doesn't stain your clothing or anything like that. This is Lait de Coco. So this is bergamot, vanilla, praline, and coconut, and this is just a really beautiful milky coconut smell. It's just really, really nice. If you like coconut, I think you would like this. If you don't like coconut, I think this might be one for you that could work because it's not overly coconutty. It's musky. It's not like a suntan lotion smell. It's not foody. It's just a really nice, mellow, musky, floral coconut smell. It's really, really nice. Another one I'm really excited to try out in the summertime. Okay, the next one I have is one that many of you have been telling me to pick up, and this is L'interdit by Givenchy. So I found this on Mercari as a partial bottle. I think I paid, I don't know, 30 bucks or something for this partial. This is one of the big ones. This is the, sorry, this is a 2.8 ounce or something, 2.6 ounce, sorry. And it is about halfway full, so I felt like $30 was a fair price for it. This is gorgeous. This is, this smells vintage, but it smells modern vintage, if that makes any sense. It's definitely one that you can tell is a reformulated version of a vintage fragrance of theirs, which it is. Really, really beautiful. So this is orange blossom, jasmine, tuberose, vetiver, and patchouli. I have worn this to work, lasted all day, beautifully on the skin, on the clothing. I love this. This is a tuberose for people that don't enjoy tuberose. The tuberose is not loud in this. It's not skanky. It's not indolic at all. It's not overly loud. It's just beautifully present with all of the other notes, and I really love that one. So I'm really excited to have that in my collection. Okay, the next one, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is Ralph by Ralph Lauren. So this is another one that I picked up for nostalgic purposes. This is one that I remember when it came out. Everybody wore it. It's still really, really beautiful, and this is such a gorgeous summer scent. So this is Japanese osmanthus, apple leaf, Italian mandarin, magnolia, baronia, yellow freesia, musk, and white iris. And this is a beautiful, fresh, sweet floral. It's gorgeous. It's such a nice, just comforting, sweet floral scent. This is a floral for people that don't enjoy florals. This is a beautiful summer scent, though can be worn all year round. I'm wearing this today. This was one of those days where I was like, gosh, I'm kind of getting over the really heavy, dark, wintry smells. I'm really ready for spring. I'm really ready for something fresh. So this is what I threw on today, and it's really, really beautiful. I'm really glad to have that one. Okay. The next one is one that has been on my list for quite some time, though when Smurfy Girly, or Claire from Smurfy Girly, said that it had become her signature scent, it jumped to the top of my list. I was very lucky to have come across a partial bottle, and that is Guerlain My Insolence. So this is one that I want all of the Insolence perfumes. I think the only one left that I need is the Eau Glacée, and this is gorgeous. This is nothing like the other Insolence fragrances. This is heavy, heavy almond and vanilla. There's nothing really groundbreaking about this, but it's beautiful. It is soft, it's fluffy, it's almond, it's vanilla. It's not gourmand. It's not like overly edible smelling. It's not overly sweet. It's just a beautiful, beautiful almond fragrance. So this is raspberry lemon cake citrus, almond blossom, jasmine, patchouli, tonka, and vanilla. And I really smell the almond. There's a little bit of the tartness from the raspberry in the top, but again, this is not overly sweet. It's not overly gourmand. It's just a beautiful, fluffy cloud of almond and vanilla, and it's really, really beautiful. So that is my Insolence. I'm really happy to have finally grabbed a bottle of that. The next one, and I'm sorry I'm talking really fast, I seriously have so many fragrances to get through here, and I don't want to keep you here for an hour, so I'm gonna kind of go through these quickly, but I will try to be as thorough about them as I can as I'm going through them. The next one is one that was another Mercari find, and this was a great deal. This is Elizabeth Arden Pretty Hot. Now, I will tell you, when this was sent to me, there was tape over the lid, which I understand. I usually tape my lids too when I'm sending perfume. Unfortunately, it was taped on the writing on the front of my bottle, and when I pulled the tape up, it ripped the writing off. So the writing is not there anymore, but this is Pretty Hot by Elizabeth Arden. This is a flanker of Pretty. I love this so, so much. This is such a good flanker. So this is red currant, mandarin, blood orange, red apple, freesia, queen of the night, peony, pimento blossom, pitalia, Georgie wood, which is cedar and amber. That is a new one for me. Cedar and amber molecules, sorry. Amber, white patchouli, tonka bean, sandalwood, and exotic spices. This one is described as having like a chili pepper note in it, and I believe that's coming from the pimento blossom notes. It's not, I don't smell like an overly, like a chili smell in here, but there is something spicy and beautiful. This is a warm floral. It's fresh though, but it is very warm. I have worn this. I wore this to work. The lasting power on this is amazing. This is definitely an easy breezy, like all year round, easy to wear, just an easy to reach for fragrance. So I am really, really excited that I got that one, because I did not think I would love it as much as I do. That is a hidden gem. So a lot of you have asked me about these Lollia fragrances. Now, Lollia is another line by Margot Elena, who does the Tokyo Milk and the Tokyo Milk Dark. She also does the Love and Toast line. So Lollia is more of their kind of floral, kind of easy breezy, ethereal type fragrances. So I picked this one up at TJ Maxx. These are not easy to come by. I have never seen these in stores. I want to say I saw them, possibly Target used to carry them or somebody used to carry them, but they're not carrying them anymore. So this one I found in TJ Maxx. It was $12.99 for this huge bottle. This is a 3.3 ounce bottle, so this is a huge bottle for $12.99. It is missing the lid, but I didn't care. It's called Wander, Midnight Gardens, and Wildflowers, and Wildflower. So I picked it up just so I could at least get experience with one of them. I'm not the biggest fan of Margot Elena fragrances, I'm not gonna lie. They tend to be a little too simple for me. They tend to not last long on my skin at all, so I tend to kind of steer clear of them. This one is beautiful, however. This is, I'm gonna have to get a tester for this one and spray it, because usually if they don't have a lid on them, it's really hard for me to... So again, this is a very simple floral. It does smell like a wildflower type scent. If you kind of catch my drift, it's like, it's more of a crisp kind of green floral. It's got a tiny bit of sweetness to it, but not a lot. So this is Night Blooming Jasmine, Cypress, and Water Lily. So again, those kind of watery florals that are very light. This is one that I can see the staying power on that is not going to be great, or the lasting power is not going to be great. The sillage is not going to be great with this one. But if you're into those kind of light, ethereal smelling, watery type fragrances, watery florals, I think you'll really like that one. It really does smell like wildflowers. So that's really hard for me to explain, but that's what it smells like to me. Okay, the next one I picked up, this is a TJ Maxx find. I typically don't include my TJ Maxx finds that I already haul in a TJ Maxx video in my haul videos, my monthly haul videos, but because I did that like an unboxing and first impressions in that haul video, I wanted to include these so that I could go ahead and write down the notes and let you know kind of what they smell like and give you a first impressions kind of situation after I've actually worn them. So this one is Prerogative by Britney Spears. I love this fragrance. This is one that I've worn a couple times now and I adore it. It's just typical Britney Spears. It's a little bit darker than some of her other fragrances, but by darker I mean like you can smell the coffee a little bit more in it. It's still very sweet. It's still very wearable and really, really nice. I really like this one. So this is Pink Pepper, Goji Berries, Apricot, Red Calla Lily, Latex Petals, Espresso Foam, Saffron Cream, Sandalwood, and Amberwood. And this is described as being unisex. This is supposed to be her first unisex fragrance. However, this leans very, very feminine to me. I think a man could definitely pull it off. But again, it leans very, very feminine. This is a really beautiful, creamy, kind of coffee sweet smell. It's really, really nice. The coffee is not overpowering in it in any way. It's just a really beautiful, creamy, sweet perfume that I really love. And it was like $10, so it was such a good find. Okay, the next one that I picked up, this was a Ross find. This is a $10 Ross find, and this is another Korres fragrance. This is White Tea, Bergamot, and Freesia. So I have worn this a couple times. This is beautiful. This does not last for any time on the skin at all. It's a very citrusy, beautiful, fresh. It's going to be perfect for spring and summer. So this is Bergamot, Tangerine, Neroli, White Tea, Cyclamen, Freesia, White Musk, Cotton Blossom, Cedar, and Moss. It's got a hint of woodiness to it, very heavy citrus. It's just beautiful. You can smell the musk in there as well, but it's not too musky. Like, it doesn't overpower the citrus in any way. It's just really beautiful. This is going to be a gorgeous summer fragrance. The next one that I picked up is another Mercari find. This is an Alexandria Fragrances fragrance, and this is called Purple Haze. So this is, I think it's supposed to be unisex, but Alexandria is more of their like their masculine line. I didn't care though. I picked it up. I love it. This is a clone of Initio's Psychedelic Love. So this is gorgeous. I have smelled the Dua Fragrances version of this, and I have smelled the Alexandria now because I own it. I prefer the Alexandria one. It is a little bit richer, stronger. It lasted longer on my skin. So this is Hedione, which is a molecule, heliotrope, rose, sandalwood, and myrrh, and it's really beautiful. It is definitely unisex. It leans a tiny, tiny bit masculine, but not too masculine for me. I really, really love that one. Okay, the next one is a blind buy fail, hard fail. This is French Kiss by Tokyo Milk. So I think I just mentioned I'm not a huge fan of Margot Elena fragrances. This is no exception. So I made the huge mistake of spraying this on before I went to work yesterday. Unfortunately, this is one of the ones that sticks around absolutely forever. I could still smell this on me this morning when I woke up before I took a shower. And it smells fine in the bottle. This is Mandarin, Tuberose, Gardenia, and Vetiver. And again, smells really nice in the bottle. It smells, it's very well blended, so you really can't pick out any one note. Like I can't pick out the Tuberose from the Gardenia from the Vetiver. It's really nice, but on my skin, this did something gross. Like, it smelled really synthetic on me. It smelled very mature in a bad way. It was just not good at all. So yeah, this is one that will be going back up for sale, and I will be, you'll see this in the next video that I do, showing you which fragrances will be leaving my collection. That one is for sure. Okay, the next one is one that another YouTuber here on, well, YouTube, called Among the Stars Fragrances, I believe is his channel name, has been telling me to get this fragrance for a while, so I finally did pick it up. This is Guess 1981, and this is really nice. This is the 90s in a bottle to me. This smells like so much nostalgia to me. It smells like the 90s. So this is Ambrette Seed, Violet, Pear, Jasmine, Sandalwood, Cedar, Musk, and Amber. This is another one of those easy breezy, a little bit sweet, a little bit woody, just easy to wear fragrances. The only complaint I have with this is this lasts for absolutely no time at all on me. I would have to spray this on like every 2 hours if I wanted to continue to smell it. But other than that, very nostalgic for me, and I really enjoy that one. So thank you again to Among the Stars for suggesting this one to me. Okay, the next one that is another TJ Maxx find. This is the Judith Leiber Night. If you saw my last TJ Maxx haul, you would have seen this. That is when I picked this up. I have learned to love this bottle. At first, I didn't know if I loved it or hated it. I think it's beautiful. It's very Art Deco. It's blingy, it's pretty. At first, I didn't know what to think about it, but I've really learned to love it. And this fragrance inside this bottle is magic, and it is magic on my skin. So this is Bergamot, Black Cinnamon, Night Blooming Jasmine, Peony, Lily, Caramelized Amber, Patchouli, Creamy Woods, and Incense. And this is gorgeous. This, you really smell that cinnamon and kind of the sweeter fragrances, the amber, out of the bottle. When you spray it on your skin, the patchouli is very strong for a while, but then it dries down to the most beautiful, like sweet amber black currant type of fragrance. It's gorgeous, but it's very unique and unlike anything else that I have in my collection. So I really love this one. This was a steal. I got this in a set for $8, and I still can't even believe that because it's such a steal. Okay, the next one that I have is Amethyst Oud. Again, TJ Maxx find. This was $6.99. Such a gem of a find. This is gorgeous. One of you commented and said that this smells exactly like Terre d'Hermès. So I have not smelled that one yet, but if it does, then that one is beautiful as well, because this is a stunner. This is Grapefruit, Mandarin, Geranium, Lavender, Oud, Vetiver, and Patchouli. And this is the most beautiful mix of lavender and oud that I have ever smelled. It's soft. The oud isn't too overpowering, but it's definitely there. it's just beautiful. This is perfectly unisex. It could be worn by anybody. It's the most like androgynous fragrance ever. It would just be, it's like an every person fragrance. It would be gorgeous on anybody. So I'm so excited to have found that for $6.99. And the next one that I picked up is a Calvin Klein fragrance. This is another Ross find, and I picked this up for $16. This is a huge bottle. This is the 3.4 ounce bottle. I definitely did not need a bottle this big, but it was on such a good clearance sale that I had to grab it. This is Euphoria Amber Gold. So this doesn't have oud listed in the fragrance notes, but I really feel like I smell oud in this in the dry down on my skin. So this is mandarin orange, plum, rose, honey, orange blossom, orris, amber, vanilla, labdanum, and sandalwood. And this is gorgeous. This is a beautiful, soft, honey amber fragrance. It smells a little bit incensey. It's just beautiful. It's warm. It's cozy. This would have been the perfect fragrance to spray on a day like today, which is just gross out. So super excited to have that one, Euphoria Amber Gold. And if I'm talking too fast or if you guys miss any of these, I will always list all of the perfumes that I mentioned down in the description box below. So definitely if I'm going too fast, just scroll on down there and I will have everything listed for you. Let me know if it would be helpful for me to find actual links. Sometimes I try to provide links. Sometimes when I have a video with this many perfumes, I don't, because it's very, very time consuming to add links to the video, but I would be happy to do that. If any of you would find that helpful, just let me know. Okay, the next one that I picked up is another Alexandria fragrances, and this is Casanova. So Casanova is, again, this is marketed towards men, but I feel like it's very, very unisex. This is a clone of Raja fragrances, A Midsummer Dream. So I came across this on Mercari. I had to pick it up because Rose and Jones here on YouTube had just gotten a sample of the actual Raja A Midsummer Dream. And I was so curious about it. So I came across this on Mercari like a day or two later. It was really inexpensive, so I snatched it up. So glad I did. This is really beautiful. This is bergamot, grapefruit, rose, orange blossom, moss, patchouli, cardamom, elemi, pink pepper, vetiver, cedar, benzoin, vanilla, carrot seeds, orris, and musk. And this is going to be beautiful in the summertime. This is one that on the skin, the like bergamot, like citrusy lemon notes really come out. They really bloom on the skin. Again, very perfectly unisex. It's definitely masculine leaning, but not too masculine that I wouldn't wear it. Really beautiful. So I'm happy to have that. So this is another TJ Maxx find. This is the Emerald Oud that you would have seen in my TJ Maxx haul. This is cardamom, black pepper, oud, sandalwood, vetiver, amber, and vanilla. This is still beautiful. This is much more woody. The oud is much more present in this one than in the amethyst oud. I said in my TJ Maxx haul when I was just sniffing these before I knew what the notes were, that the amethyst oud seemed like a more floral oud and this seemed more like a spicy woody oud, and that is definitely exactly what they are. This is definitely an oud with a lot of spice. You get a lot of the black pepper, a lot of the beautiful oud, a little bit of the vanilla to like calm it down and really temper that oud so it doesn't come off too strong. This one leans a little bit more masculine, but still really beautiful. That's one that I think I'll add a little bit more vanilla to, and it's going to be stunning. The next one is another one that you all have been telling me to pick up, and this is Esprit d'Oscar from Oscar de la Renta. So gorgeous bottle. I love it. I found this for so inexpensive on eBay. I think I picked it up, and I picked it up from a seller. There are only certain sellers that I will purchase from on eBay, and thankfully when I go to search for perfume on eBay, eBay pulls up my trusted sellers. Like it brings up perfumes from sellers that I've purchased before or purchased from before it brings up other sellers, which I love that. So this is a gorgeous powdery lipstick iris scent. So if you're into those kind of makeup smelling perfumes, you will love this. If you're not, if you don't like iris, if you don't like lipstick smelling perfumes, if you don't like powdery smelling perfumes, you will not like it, but I love this. This is Sicilian lemon, bergamot, citron, jasmine, orange blossom, tuberose, musk, heliotrope, tonka, and vetiver. So it doesn't say iris is listed in this, but I feel like there's iris in this. I swear I smell it. It could be the heliotrope that is like tricking me into thinking, but I have a feeling there's heliotrope as well as iris in this. It's a very beautiful lipstick makeup perfume. You can find this for so inexpensive. So if you are looking for something that smells like that, you know, that's not like the Frederic Malle lipstick one or replica, that lipstick on, those type of fragrances, definitely go for this one first, because this is beautiful. It lasts well on the skin. It's gorgeous. It's that type of scent without that type of price tag. So really beautiful. Okay. The next one I picked up is another Bulgari find. This is one that I have been wanting forever. This is the only Bulgari Omnia perfume that has ever interested me, and this is the Indian Garnet. So this one, when it was listed on Mercari, it was just listed as Bulgari perfume. I really had to go by the color of the bottle, which is this beautiful kind of saffron orange color, to know that it was the Indian Garnet one. It doesn't even say it on the tag on the bottom that this is Indian Garnet, but I know that it is. Yeah, it doesn't even say Indian Garnet anywhere, but I know that it is Indian Garnet, especially after spraying this. This one, and I'm glad I've never picked up any of the other Omnias, because I've heard bad things about the longevity and production and things like that. This is definitely no exception to that. This is, the smell is nice. It's orange, it's kind of spicy, it's a little bit generic smelling. There's nothing wonderful about this. This is not one that I would pick up again. It's not one that's like bad, that was a fail that I'm gonna sell. I'm definitely gonna keep it in my collection for a while. I'm gonna give it a go in the summertime to see if maybe the heat brings out more of the spices and orange and things like that. But in the cold, it's just a dud. It does nothing on my skin. It doesn't bloom at all. It's not interesting. There's nothing great about this. So this is, let's see, mandarin, orange, saffron, osmanthus, and amber. It's very simple. It's, again, probably one that would be easy to reach for. I need to give this a try in the summertime, and I will report back after I've been able to try it in the heat to see if anything changes. Okay, the next one I picked up from Target. So I went to Target recently. They had a ton of their fragrances on clearance. I grabbed a bunch of them because I have never tried any of them. This is one that I had just seen at TJ Maxx. So this is the Solinotes Fleur d'Oranger. I'm sorry, I'm the worst. So I had seen this, a gift set of this at TJ Maxx for $23. I almost grabbed it, but then I was like, I don't need all of that, because it came with this. It came with like a spray pen or a roller ball, and then it came with another like mini or something, and I just did not need all that perfume. I'm glad I did not purchase it at that time, because I did pick this up at Target. It was on clearance for $6. So these are called Solinotes for a reason. This is straight up orange blossom. That's all this is. It's beautiful. It's green. It probably doesn't have the best lasting power, but this would be a great one to layer. And I adore orange blossom. And it's a very real smelling orange blossom. It's not super synthetic or anything. Okay. The next one I have to share with you is Toca Maya. This was another TJ Maxx find. This is just a little tiny 15 ml bottle. This is nice. This is one that I could have done without. This is one that I may end up selling. This is a fruit chuli. I have found that I don't enjoy fruit chulis. They're not for me. So, and this one, the lasting power on it is terrible. Like, I couldn't smell it on my skin after 15 minutes of spraying it on. So this is probably one that will be leaving my collection for that reason. That, and I just have come to the realization I do not enjoy fruit chulis. So this is supposedly a fruit chuli kind of cheaper fragrance. Okay, I have to hurry because my battery is about to die. So this is blackcurrant, violet leaf, iris flower, damask rose, jasmine, patchouli, sandalwood, and oak moss. And like I say, it's very, very kind of generic smelling. It's just a generic fruit julie, not my favorite. Okay, moving right along. Another Target find. This is Apricot Bloom from Good Chemistry, and this was like $3.88 or $6, something like that. This is apricot, neroli, and amber, and this is beautiful. This is like a creamy apricot, but with the neroli in it, which is orange blossom. Oh, it's beautiful. I love this. I put this on my skin. It lasted a really long time and it was really beautiful. It's going to be stunning for kind of a more, kind of like a deeper summer fragrance. It's going to be really nice for that. The next one is another TJ Maxx find. This is Issey Miyake. This is L'Eau d'Issey. This is lotus, freesia, cyclamen, melon, peony, lily, carnation, cedar, sandal, musk, and amber. And this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I've loved this forever. This is definitely a 90s perfume. It smells like the 90s. This is nostalgic for me. It's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait for summertime to wear that one. The next one is another Target find, and I think this is $6. This is Mineral Desert. This is supposed to be unisex. This is beautiful. This is another one that's going to be a nice, like, deeper type summer fragrance, a little bit more interesting. Not like, it's not a freshie, but it's not fresh either. It's really beautiful. So this is orange leaf, oak moss, and musk. Perfectly unisex. Maybe leaning a little bit masculine, but this is going to be beautiful in the summertime. I can't wait to try that in the heat. The next one, this is another blind buy fail. This is Forest Lily by Avon. So this is really, really inexpensive, like $5 or something on Mercari. This is, I love the bottle. It's beautiful. It's got ferns on the cap. I love the green sprayer. It's just cute. But the fragrance itself is just bleh. I don't like it. It's this is Lily of the Valley, lilac, ylang ylang, wisteria, sandalwood, and clementine. I feel like this maybe has not been stored properly, or it might be off, because I don't get any of those florals. I just get this weird, like, nondescript kind of plasticky smell. I don't get any wisteria. I don't get any of those kind of purple florals. I don't get Lily of the Valley. I don't smell any ylang ylang. Like, I just don't smell anything but this weird kind of nondescript plasticky smell. So that's the one thing about buying fragrances from individuals on Mercari, is you never know how the fragrances have been stored. So you don't know if you're getting something that hasn't been stored properly that may be off. And this one might be off. That might just be how it smells. I'm not sure. It might be off. I don't know. Either way, I don't like it. So that one will probably be leaving my collection at some point. The next one is another Target Good Chemistry find. This is called Cool Glacier, and this is more decidedly masculine than the others. This is water notes, sea salt, and mint. This definitely smells like a man's cologne. It's like heavy sea salt and mint. It's definitely interesting. It's got a bite to it that is interesting. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this one or not, because this might be a little bit too masculine for me. I don't think it's something my husband would wear. I might get him to test it and see if he likes it. If he does, then maybe I can pass it along to him. The next one is another one that was a subscriber suggestion, and she said that this fragrance is really inexpensive on Amazon. I just happened to be putting in an order on Amazon for some leather dye. So to get my total up over the $25 so I could get free shipping, I went ahead and added this perfume, and this is the Ivanka Trump perfume. So this is a politics-free zone, so this has nothing to do with anything like that. This is just about the perfume. This is decent. It's not anything groundbreaking, but it is very, very pretty. It's surprisingly good. It lasts on the skin really, really well. It's very nice. It's pretty. It's classy smelling. This is one that would be super easy to reach for. This is one that would be a great signature scent because it's different enough that it would be distinctive, but it's not. I think it would be a crowd pleaser. I don't think that it would be anything offensive. I think that it would be a great office fragrance. It's just really, really pretty. I really enjoy this one. I did test it. I really liked how this one performed on my skin. This is one that I could still smell in my clothing the next day. I could smell it on my skin for hours. It was really nice. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection. This is bergamot, apple, pink pepper, jasmine, rose, peach, amber, vanilla, patchouli, and cedar. So it's got some really nice notes in it. It could work all year round as well. So that's just a really good one. And thank you to whoever suggested that, because that is not one that I would have ever picked up on my own. So anyways, with that being said, guys, that is finally the end of my huge haul. Ooh, before I forget, let me tell you what is on my eyes and my lips. I have recently been like obsessed with drugstore products. I've been buying a ton of drugstore, and this little eye palette just came out from e.l.f. They just came out with these little, I think they're called bite-size eyeshadow palettes. I picked up this color in Cream and Sugar, or this colorway I should say, in Cream and Sugar. They are tiny, tiny little palettes, but you get a good amount of shadow, and these are $3 a piece. So that is what I've got on my eyes today. I am wearing all 4 colors. I did pick up another colorway called Rose Water, which is gorgeous. It's like a cool toned pink and purple. It's beautiful. And then on my lips, I am wearing a new formula from Wet n Wild, and this is High Shine Brilliance. This is called Rosé and Slay. So it's just a kind of nice pink color. It is very, very shiny. It's really nice. It's really, really comfortable on the lips, and I really, really enjoy it. So that is what is on my lips and my eyes, and I'm glad I didn't forget that before I left. But with that being said, I will see you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!